All right, welcome in everybody. Thanks for suggesting this. Someone asked if I would do a pick a card today, and I think this is an excellent day to do a pick a card. So let's work on this. This is a timeless reading, so no matter when you see this, whenever it comes across your feed or whatever, this reading is for you. So there's a message in here for you, especially if the title of this video is like calling out to you. That's a timeless read. And that, I feel like that works for any reading. I feel like that works for other tarot readers too. Give it a try. If you're like scrolling around and a title kind of screams out to you, just give it a watch. It doesn't have to be mine. It can be anybody's. And because that's how spirit works. Okay. Catching your eye, putting things in feeds. No, spirit does not deal with the algorithm. Because some of the things that have been dropping into my feed are very curious, that have nothing to do with things I've looked up or even things I've been thinking about. It really is it is a predictive text kind of thing in the algorithm. But I also have been doing a lot of manifesting of information for myself that needs to come across my path, and bammo if it doesn't happen. So thank you very much, Spirit. All right, Group A, Group B, and Group C. These are the Oracle decks I'm using, the Denise Linn deck. Right, so these are the decks I'm using. This is the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler deck. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. A lot of you really love this one. And the Sacred Symbols deck. This is Clear Quartz, Citrine, and Aventurine. Everything is covered by the energy of this beautiful stone, which really has to do with expanding your spiritual wisdom, opening you up to channeling. This is a beautiful labradorite stone. I believe I bought this in London from this one place that I found that was just really lovely for gemstones. I'm going to stick a link in my description box. It's called Venus Rocks if you're interested. Boy, they have some like really amazing gemstones over there, and just beautiful things. So anyway, so this is pick from one of these, whichever one kind of grabs your fancy, and let's go. Okay, so let's move this over here. You go right there. Thank you. And you, I'm going to use you as my tarot deck. All right, so Group A, you go up here so I have a little bit of space. And let's see, this beautiful aventurine heart, super duper. I've had that for years. I did not get that in London. I don't even remember where that came from. I feel like it might have been a gift. So let's see what wants to come through for Group A here. What's the message for Group A coming in? I hope you all are well today whenever you see this reading. In the flow, just saw the in the flow card. What message wants to come through for Group A? Infinite abundance. Nice. Reaching your destination and fogged in. So there is this bit of journey by moonlight. Okay. The new moon in Aquarius at the end of the month may be a big help. Whenever you're seeing this, take a look at whatever the next new moon is. There's going to be some kind of message in that, and how you kind of look at that is look at the zodiac sign that moon is in. Okay, the next new moon, it's always in the same sign that we're in right now. So if we are in Cancer time when you're catching this, the new moon in Cancer may have some relevance to you that day. The day of that new moon might be a really big deal. This feels a little bit like the Mars energy. I have definitely been feeling, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling that Mars retrograde energy into Cancer, which has been really kind of forcing me to understand how I feel about actions I've taken, right? Cancer, Mars is about actions I've taken, how I feel about them. And this is a recalibration. So you're going to get a second chance at some kind of decision you've made. A second chance, or just a refining of that's what we're in, the fogged in part of this right now. So you're going to get a second chance to make a first impression. You're going to get a second chance to make a decision that changes things on the way forward. And what's coming up in the new path is this infinite abundance. So if you have made some decisions and gone down a certain road, maybe with a career path or with your own business or whatever, you're going to get a chance to rethink that, recalibrate it, and maybe reclaim what you've lost. Even if you have lost a lot of money or time, you may feel that this Mars in retrograde is like, I feel like I can't make the new decision yet, right? It's just saying not yet. This is about internally processing. So you may not get a chance to tell anybody this yet. And actually, I'm feeling really strongly that you shouldn't go telling people your new plan. Whatever it's going to be, whatever it is, you shouldn't go telling people. I see the devil underneath right now. I feel like this is where we're supposed to be. 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. There may be some decision you've made that has made you feel stuck now, like you've done something that is keeping you in a trap, in a bind. And there's some high consequence for getting out of it. Maybe you've gone down a road with a relationship that makes you feel like alone. Okay. You're not really in a relationship. It's much more of a this kind of situation. And this could be any relationship in your life. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. But what Spirit is trying to say to you right now is you can kind of back out of that, whatever hardcore stance. I'm just getting this feeling of like a wall or something that you're not budging from, that you're not wanting to change, or feel like you can't change. All right. Feel like you really can't move away from something. Like this is, hey, I've staked my reputation on this, or hey, I feel like I'm too far down this road to make a change. We are going to have this time period between now and the end of February. Whenever you're watching this, look back to January and February of 2025. Have you boxed yourself into a corner somehow? Well, good news, darling. You're seeing this reading because you're going to get a chance to get out of that. Okay, I like that. The Magician, beautiful. This week in Pathfinders, I am going to talk a lot about balancing yourself so that you can live in your 5D spiritual path. No matter what is going on around you, you can have peace and joy and abundance, no matter what is going on around you. That's the Magician energy. Yep, Page of Pentacles, there's something new to learn here. Knight of Swords. There is somebody that might be angry that you're doing this, so I wouldn't tell them right now. I would see if it works for you. You're going to get the chance to tell them. And I also feel like this decision or learning something new is going to move you forward very, very quickly. Good for you. It was about getting out of that resistance or getting out of that box you've put yourself in and going in a different direction. This is really nice energy here. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Strength. 3 of Pentacles. It's going to be a success by Cancer, Leo time. This is Sagittarius. That may be when this started. And Leo time is when it's, so we're talking about, again, if you're watching this as a timeless reading, we're talking like 7 or 8 months, 6, 7, 8 months. It's going to be something that is powerful for a collective. You could also build something to the degree that you're going to have a partner. Something about partnership. Remember what I said about feeling very alone? And now there's going to be some kind of partnership. I like that. Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the 6 of Swords. I always, in this deck, this is the Ember and Aura deck. I think it's out of print now. But in this deck, I love these two. I always confuse these two cards, but I love them both. They kind of look the same, don't they? A little bit. 6 of Wands here underneath is about victory. Like, let's think about creating something for yourself so that it doesn't feel lonely. Like, I'm not going to be in a relationship if I'm going to feel lonely. I'm going to do something that's going to make me feel fulfilled, which this 3 of Pentacles is definitely. And the Queen of Pentacles for sure. Nine, I love the 9 and the Queen of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely getting out of this. So for the last 15 years, have you, because Pluto has been moving through Capricorn for the last 15 years, I feel like you're really moving away from anything that's a grind. Okay? Anything that's a grind. And I'm seeing that again in that 7 of Pentacles. You've invested enough time in something, and it's now time to shift into a different, maybe this is a business, or maybe this is a way of being in the world, because this 6 of Swords is about moving from something that's been stuck. And now it's like this boat is moving forward. Woo! That was a bird. This boat is moving forward. Okay, so the Judgment card is the Crossroads, the Queen of Pentacles. This is really about embracing infinite abundance is what this is. And you're learning from something that has been a grind. And now you're going to recalibrate yourself. Definitely learning. I like that with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Talk to me more about the Knight of Swords, because at first I thought maybe that this was an ex or a partner, because we have this 3 of Swords here that you might be ending something, and that person gets mad because you move on to be very successful or something like that. 5 of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Definitely moving forward quickly. Yes, I feel like there is an ending here. Some of you have a partner, a love partner, or a business partner, and Magician is very solitary. Okay, Magician is about you moving, same with 9 of Pentacles. You're moving out of this stuck place, out of this this energy of like a hamster wheel, and into something that is, what's it called? It's like you're investing in something that's growing, instead of trading dollars for hours. You're investing in something that earns you money while you're continuing to invest in it. It's getting bigger. It's growth. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. This is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Queen of Pentacles. And so you're creating some kind of luxurious life, or life of leisure, infinite abundance. This is definitely that energy of, okay, I take my time or energy or my money, whatever it is, resources, and I keep reinvesting in something, and so it grows. This is about having a new idea coming in. The old situation, so this could just be a job. It doesn't have to be a business partnership, but it can be. The old thing really does, it feels like you have some kind of loss, like it's stuck. Whatever's stuck right now, I just feel like you're redirecting your own internal resources, your own energy, your time, your excitement, right? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and you really see very clearly the way forward. All right. I'm going to continue on with this reading. If this is your reading, let's keep going. I want to see about how this plays out. I'm going to get some advice for you and what you don't see coming. If this is a love relationship you're leaving behind, let's kind of go down that rabbit hole a little bit, okay? And give you some more insight into that. Link is below. This is Group A. And if you want to continue on, otherwise, Group B starts right now. So Group B. Group A was a lot about financial success moving into 2025, or whenever you see this reading. This is definitely a timeless reading. But what's interesting about this is citrine is usually the stone of financial success. So let's see what the reading brings. Let's see what Group B's reading brings. It could be also about financial success, using different decks here for Group B. What wants to come through for, I just saw star seed for you. Let's see. All right. Soul giraffe underneath. This is about getting the big picture. In Pathfinders, we're talking about our spiritual journey and path, and how a lot of the 5D is about seeing things from the big picture standpoint, and also being able to connect the dots. There are no wrong turns. Favorite card. How can this be a wonderful, wonderful win-win-win? Two wonderfuls there. Your 111-year-old self. So this is like your ancestors or your spiritual guides are really speaking today to talk to you about doing things differently. Okay? Doing things in your life differently, being willing to take risks, being willing to have partnerships that are aligned with your vision. And I feel like you are quite an old soul here. I feel like some of you need to know that's what's really driving this message, but it's also driving your path right now. That if you are kind of unclear as to where you're supposed to be going, you could work with your spiritual path to align and kind of get out of your 3D life. Being in 3D life is kind of like being in the middle of a car accident or a car traffic jam. You're like in it, and like that's the person's fault, and they didn't merge right, and da 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 da. 4D is like kind of transcending that and starting to see a bigger picture about it. But 5D is really, they're like, okay, maybe I need to slow down, seeing spirits kind of influence in your life. All right, really seeing that. Underneath is the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here. Virgo, Leo energy. I feel like some of you need to stop working hard and need to start aligning with your mission. Some of you are putting in so much time. It's like trading dollars for hours. Again, maybe this is about that citrine energy and learning to take some risks, learning to create multiple revenue streams, learning to do something a little bit differently than you have been doing. Something about service here as well. Thinking about your business in terms of service, or thinking about how you're spending your time. This is also about creativity and joy. It needs to be more fun. I feel like there's something here about investing, planting the seeds. All right. Wow, the Sun. Again, more Leo energy. The Temperance card. The Ace of Cups. Wow. Leo, Sag. Some of you have a Leo, Sag, or a Virgo. Something about investing more time with them. Investing more of you with them. Seven of Cups. There's the Hermit, Virgo energy right there. And the Five of Cups. I feel like you might be very confused. This person knows what's what. I feel like they're offering you an opportunity at true love. But you're kind of still in this unclear place. There's the Chariot. That's Cancerian energy. Wow. Nine of Cups. Not for long. You'll be moving forward. Four of Cups. There's some things to heal here for you. This person keeps offering you a cup, but you keep, that's a stubborn card, but this is also kind of stubborn. These two cards are cards of like, no, I want to do it my way. But your way is confusion. Okay. And looking too much at the details, or investing your time and energy into things that never happen. So there's something about, what did I read yesterday? There was a really good quote about, and I'm going to totally butcher this, but I would rather have like a painful honesty that moves me on my way more quickly than to hold on for years of delusion. I would rather like rip the Band-Aid off, have a quick, okay, that's the truth. This is not going to work for me, and move forward than have this delusion of years and delusional hope. I think the word was hope, delusional hope. So some of you have already gone down that road of delusional hope. This person that's trying to come in and trying to make an offer to you or trying to be present. And I feel like, what's interesting here too is there's a lot of hermit energy here, a lot of old soul, wise energy. And it's like, why? This is Archangel Michael too, so this could be a twin flame. But it's sort of like, why are you wasting your time in a situation that isn't going to yield anything? What's going on underneath is the Archangel Michael is trying to bring you together with this person who knows how to move things forward. But it's a risk. And it's a lot about like breaking down your own ego, about you think you know the direction forward, but you're still spinning. If you think you know better, then like maybe just try this, or maybe just see what this is like. Okay, this Sun and the Temperance card, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the Empress. This person could leave you behind. Okay, they feel like you left them out in the cold. They feel like you broke their heart. They're going to be fine. This person is moving forward in their life. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, they know that this is a spiritual partnership. Why are you stuck in this 7 of Cups here? Magician. What was that? So there's a part of Big Bang Theory where Penny and Raj, Penny thinks they had some kind of like, she was really drunk and they slept together, but they didn't really sleep together. And so Raj told her that didn't happen. And she was like, oh, thank God. And he said, so can we tell everybody that like, you're like, oh, I want to have your babies. And I'm like, I'm all too rock and roll for that. And she's like, no, we can't say that. That's not what happened. There's something here about that you're like, oh, I'm too rock and roll for this. Like that's, there's like a fear of commitment here, or a fear of getting pinned down, or a fear of getting stuck. Like, I really want to move forward on my own terms. The funny part about this is this person is kind of similar. Like, you think they're going to pin you down, but I think this person is very independent. Okay. So the Magician, the 6 of Cups, you know who this is. Hanged Man. You got to see this from a different angle. If you see this person from a place of like, oh, they're not trying to pin me down. They're not trying to trap me or encompass me, or I think you have an illusion about what this person actually wants or what it would be like. Okay. If you're the one who's like, hey, I'm not trying to trap anybody. I want to live life. I want to travel. I want to have fun. I want to build a business. I want to do some joyful stuff. The person you're dealing with is somebody who's kind of has a fear of commitment, or a fear of getting trapped or getting hurt. They have a very sweet heart. This person has a very sweet heart. They have a fear of getting trapped or hurt. Maybe they've been an abandoned kind of situation. 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, Knight of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. This person is an excellent partner for you. This could go the distance. This person is the one that's kind of, maybe this person's a little too rock and roll to be pinned down too. There's something here that is, you don't realize. you don't realize about this person. Why is this coming up now? Right away, I heard this is part of your spiritual calling. This is part of your spiritual path. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Star card. Also, there's some hurt in you that needs healing. And it's not up to this person to heal you, but I feel like in order for you to be really on your spiritual path, you're going to need to heal your hurt ego, your hurt self, your hurt heart, whatever it is. And then this person can be with you. But I feel like you might be kind of stuck in your illusions about things. So this person isn't, I don't know, like they're just going to live their life. They're just going to live their life. And if you want to make an offer to them, or if you wake up and say, hey, this is the right thing for me, this person will be like, yep, I'm on board. And if you don't, they're still going to have a good life. I feel like you might have hurt this person. And now you don't know how to kind of get it back or how to reclaim it. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. I just think this is about you making a new choice and sharing your truth with this person, sharing your heart with this person. That can only come from healing. And you may decide, again, feel free to swap around the energies here. You may decide that, all right, I want something good in my life. I want something long lasting. I also want something successful financially. This feels successful financially. How do I back myself out of this corner that I put myself in? And I feel like part of it is just making a new decision and then saying, hey, I want to be able to share my heart with you. Can't do that if you're still hurt. Or if you're still feeling like this delusion, like everybody's out to get me, or I'm just going to get hurt, fear of abandonment, fear of getting hurt, whatever it is. Even if you're the one who left this behind, you got to heal that in yourself first. All right. So let's keep going with this reading. I'm going to go down this road and see what you don't see coming. Let's look at the next couple of weeks and we'll get some advice for you from Spirit. So if this is your reading, Group B, link is below. I'll see you over there. Otherwise, Group C starts right now. All right, everybody. Group C. Hello, hello. Let's see what's going on for you, Group C. These messages are timeless. What wants to come out for my Group C? Focus. New life. That's no joke. That is no joke. That feels like the biggest card I pulled yet today. Water and divinity. Wow. Powerful energy coming from this reading, Group C. This just says it's really time to channel what it is that you want. Love this clear quartz as part of this reading. It's really time to channel, connect to Spirit and really channel what you're here to do and who you're here to be. Okay, it's time to get off the fence. Get off the fence, get away from anything that keeps you kind of, I just get this feeling of, or I'm seeing this image actually, which it doesn't happen all the time. I'm seeing this image of you like sitting on a stool in the middle of a whole bunch of things that are around you. And you're like plugging this in and pulling this back and saying no to that and saying, okay. And like doing like a million things, like busy work. Busy work is really the phrase that's coming through. Busy work. Doing a ton of things that aren't really your purpose. Okay. So this is about focusing. Underneath, please. 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Page of Swords. Look at this. Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. This is about saving face. Some of you are 8 and 9 of Swords. Some of you are like really anxious about missing the boat or not doing what you're here to do on this planet, the message is trying to come through, but you're going to have to, I feel like it is a little bit of swallow your pride. Swallow your pride. Okay, to take a step forward. I feel like some of you are really anxious about doing anything different right now. Making any kind of change right now, which is why you're being called to plug into spirit, God, the divine, and really channel this new life. And yes, is it going to be different than what you're doing right now? Yes, it is. Okay. Queen of Wands, power energy, 10 of Cups. Wow. Queen of Cups. Ooh, I like that. Some of you are dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I did get the Death card underneath, didn't I? There's Scorpio right there. Scorpio coming out. The Star card, the Two of Wands, and the Chariot. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, definitely part of this. I almost feel like, because I got fire and air here in the past, in order to make a step forward toward your mission, purpose, happiness, joy, expansion, you're going to have to feel your feelings. You're going to have to channel your feelings. Feelings are where your intuition is. Some of you have been jamming up your intuition with your logical mind. I'm here to tell you that your thinking is getting you in trouble. Page of Pentacles, there's the Libra energy of justice, and the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely about moving forward in a powerful, passionate, balanced way. Your mind is, I don't know, playing tricks on you. What is going on with this 8 and 9 of Swords? It's drowning out your intuition. Your mind is drowning out mind, ego, whatever, your identity, drowning out your intuition. Moon. 8 of Cups. Wow, look at that. 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. I feel like what you're telling yourself is that stepping forward on your spiritual path is silly, juvenile. And I feel like you are concerned about walking away from an existing life because of the conflict it's going to cause. And so you're like, okay, well, my intuition's not telling me the next step, so I'm just going to stay where I am, because to not stay where I am, to move on, move forward, is going to put me in a heap of trouble with other people around me. Something here about the moon. Okay, we have a full moon in Leo coming up. Right? We just had a full moon in Cancer, new moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius at the end of January. This is a timeless reading. And I'm kind of saying to you that within the next couple of weeks, whenever you see this reading, within the next couple of weeks, you're really being asked to step into your feelings instead of your thinking. Your thinking is getting you in trouble. It's not your intuition. It's fear, it's ego, it's something else. So maybe you could work on that, because this is the healing card here and this is a healing card here. Like, this is coming from your childhood, someone telling you that only your thinking, your logical power, which is substantial, is viable. And I feel like Spirit is trying to show you what a powerhouse you are in terms of your intuition, your mission and purpose on this planet. And you have been drowning it out for years. Years. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Emperor. This is from father or family. You're getting free of it, though. You're getting free of it. That's what this time is about. Okay, by the time we get later in the year, we're in Aquarius time right now. So something about Um, something about your intuition is being activated. Your healing powers are being activated. I almost feel like you know, I do obviously I do channeling work, but I also do mediumship work. And a lot of people get scared away from mediumship work, especially because they're afraid of seeing ghosts. They're afraid of spirits contacting them. They're afraid of that. And I feel like that's what this is too, a little bit. Some of you are afraid. Some of you are afraid. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. I don't know. This feels a lot like, it doesn't have to be your parents, but it does feel like this happened in childhood. That someone really told you, maybe it was friends, maybe it was that you would be an outcast, or how weird is that? That's so weird that you see dead people, or that, there's something about this that you're not allowed to open up to your intuition, but this is a new life. This is what's trying to open up for you. Okay. So how might you go about doing that? Forget about what people are saying to you, because I feel like this reading is saying it's time to listen to God. And okay, it's time to listen to God. Let's see. Divinity Tower. Oh yeah. You have some kind of very powerful connection. Strength. There it is again. Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Wow. Spirit is a spirit, God, source, trying to come through. You are some kind of very powerful spiritual seer, healer. Very powerful. Why have you blocked your heart? You're very powerful here. This Knight of Cups is like an offer of a new life. It really is. I am seeing the King and Queen of Cups here. I feel like there is a person who is on the path for you when you do this, when you open up to your spiritual powers. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Yes. This is about putting down the burden of not being who you're meant to be. Some of you are living a mixed up life that's full of anxiety. Right now, Spirit is calling you. Spirit is calling you. So let's get deeper into it. There is some kind of truth that's trying to come through. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. There is some kind of really important message that Spirit is trying to send. It will be powerful when it happens. It will come through like a lightning bolt. All you have to do is open up to it. And I feel like maybe in the middle of the night, when you're most vulnerable, things have come through. And you just keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them back. All right, Group C. If this is your reading, let's continue on. I want to see about this relationship trying to come in, and I want to see about the mission that is trying to show up for you. All right, this is your reading. Link is below. See you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.